Sexpot Comedy, collaborative, community-driven comedy from Denver, Colorado. Now and then, here and there, and always at sexpotcomedy.com.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode, what's this, 34, 35, something like that? I don't know. I don't even listen to my own podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Talkin Shop. I'm Anthony Crawford, host and creator. Basically, this is the most selfish thing I've ever done. Ladies and gentlemen, I've never thought that people would want to hear this, but hey, I'm happy. And the whole reason why I made this is so one day I can pick the mind of Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock. Until then, I find the best comics I can find, man. And today, that is by no means any exception. Before I say anything else to this mic, quickly, let's give it up for the sponsors, Sexpot Comedy, Mutiny. Give it up for Matt working at the bar. Like, clap like there's a bunch of people here, guys. Clap for them. Thanks, guys. As you can see, it is a capacity. Yeah. It's capacity crowd in here at Mutiny Information Cafe, the coolest bookstore in Denver. All right. You can shut up now. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, before I bring up the first guest, I always drop a little jewel of advice or wisdom or whatever. And because of our guest today, I have one in mind that I think I've said it before, but I got to reiterate this. No one cares if you crushed once. No one cares. I mean, congrats. You had a good night. That's not going to make me want to book you, though. It's all about consistency. Comedy is all about consistency. Every comic bombs. Every comic bombs. But what you're trying to get to is where you do well so many times that people don't even remember you bombing. That's what it's all about. You know, no one really, well, I mean, unless you live in Denver because he comes here all the time, but no one really remembers Chappelle ever bombing. You know, no one remembers Seinfeld bombing, Bill Burr bombing. No one remembers that because they rarely do it. I mean, rarely do it, but it happens. It's all about consistency. Don't get so hype over that one show and let it make you think like you should be headlining. That doesn't matter. No, it's all about consistency, man. You got to do well every time. You know, the main thing you got to remember is never make the show dip. It should always be on the incline from beginning to end, you know. And you don't want it to be that dip. You don't want the comic after you coming up in a hole, you know. So it's all about consistency. Yeah, that joke did well here. Great. You're not always going to be in that one venue all the time. You know, you got to make it to where that joke always works consistently, you know. And a lot of people forget that. And they always work on your joke, whether it crushes or it sucks. A joke is never finished. And hell, technically, the only rule on a joke being finished is you stop doing them after a special. You know, a lot of comics don't follow that rule, and they're still great. A joke is never finished. It can always be tweaked and get better. I'll stop babbling into the mic now, and I'll bring up our guest favorite at the Denver Comedy Works. Also runs a killer show at Soul Dove. Hopefully one day I'll get on it. You know what I'm saying? But man, give it up for one of my damn good friends here in Denver, man, and a killer comic, Stephen Agyei, man. Give it up for him, guys. If y'all are watching on Facebook or YouTube, feel free to post questions on that. If you have any for Stephen Agyei, you could tweet me at crawfordcomedy.com, or hell, tweet Stephen if you want to. What's your Twitter?
It's at Stephen Agyei.
There it is. Spell your last name. A lot of people going.
Yeah, they gonna fuck up.
Yeah.
Agyei.
Agyei.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. So, Steve, thanks for doing this, man. Really appreciate you being on this.
This has been a Sexpot Comedy Joint, collaborative, community-driven comedy produced by Andy Jewett and Kayvon Kalatvari. Headquartered in Denver, Colorado, with technical support from Isaac Miller. Every day at sexpotcomedy.com or at a show near you. Until next time, be well, friends.